This is my creative project for Mr. Shed's class history first block, and I'm doing Jamestown. We got the ship there, got Jamestown Fort there, a little house here. Going inside the house, inside is a chest, inside that chest is a book, inside that book is what I'm going to be reading. Jamestown. Okay, so let's read that. So, as you may already know, I am doing Jamestown. Jamestown was founded in 1607 by the Virginia Company of London. Their goal was to get riches and spread Christianity. When they arrived in the Chesapeake Bay, they decided to sail into the James River, which is named after King James. The colonists decided to settle on a peninsula because from there they would defend from Spanish naval attacks. Because it's a strategic location. Although the peninsula was a somewhat good strategic location. There's also another issue. The entire place was just basically a big swamp. So the environment, it was a depressing environment filled with mosquitoes and bugs. Most men had come for riches, expected to immediately become wealthy. Most did not anticipate arriving and having to work. Sorry, and let me just restate that sentence. Most did not anticipate arriving and having to work. Almost all of the Jamestown colonists were gentlemen who didn't want to do hard work. The leader of the colonists, John Smith, came up with a rule: no work, no food. This rule was pretty good, although many realized quickly that it was very difficult to grow crops in a swamp. Not just that, but winter's coming, and the colonists are so not prepared for having even less of a chance of growing crops. Surroundings of the fort were dense woods, and inside were natives that, on and off hostility, usually on, these natives were the Powhatan. Over the course of time, the colonists had war with the Powhatan, while other times they had peace and exchanged goods and ideas. Now, eventually, women arrived in Jamestown and the population grew. That's all I have to say. Obviously, the major geographic areas in Jamestown would have been the swamp land, and then right next to that, the ocean, the Atlantic, which is through there. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a map with an open sea. And then it would have just been mostly swamp. And then once you got inland a little bit more, you would probably have the woods, in which there would be a lot of Indians, or Native Americans, or the first Americans. Depends on what you want to say. And that's it. So, thanks for watching. Or thanks, Mr. Shed, for hopefully giving me a good grade. Thank you. Okay, that's it.